What if I told you someone lost 200 pounds without dieting, counting calories, or even thinking about food? Sounds impossible, right? Well, today I'm going to share how Lottie achieved exactly that and how the key to her transformation had nothing to do with carbs, willpower, or exercise. The real secret was uncovering something much deeper, and I'm about to reveal what made all the difference for her. Let's go back to my days as a grad student. So my professors were adamant that psychoanalysis was outdated. We should focus on quick fixes, symptom relief, and evidence-based therapy. They were all about putting out the fire, not understanding how it started. Then I met Lottie while I was interning at a clinic. She was in her late 20s, over 200 pounds overweight, and here's the interesting thing. She was completely uninterested in losing weight or even talking about it. She told me at our first meeting she did not want to talk about her weight. And my supervisors were horrified. They wanted me to push her into a diet or refuse to treat her unless she dealt with her weight. But something told me there was more to Lottie's story than just food. Lottie didn't want to talk about her weight, but she did talk about food a lot. It was her only source of comfort. It was the one constant in her life. She ate to numb any discomfort, and she stuffed herself until she was in physical pain. But why? Here's the thing. Your relationship with food doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's like a puzzle, and your past experiences are the missing pieces. I discovered Lottie had been a parentified child, meaning that she took care of her parents instead of being taken care of by them. Her dad left early, and she took care of her mother emotionally and by doing things for her. Food became her stand-in mom, the only reliable source of comfort she could turn to. Now, you might be thinking, but Dr. Nina, I can't relate to that. I had a happy childhood. Hey, that's great, but even small experiences can shape how we use food. Maybe sweets were a reward or cleaning your plate made your parents happy. These experiences can leave lasting impressions. The key is this. When we understand why we turn to food, we can start making real, lasting changes. For Lottie, once she could express her anger and loneliness in words instead of by eating, she naturally began to eat less and ended up losing 200 pounds just by cultivating new ways of responding to herself. This is why understanding the past is so powerful. Binge eating isn't the problem. It's actually a solution, although a destructive one, to the deeper issues and problems. So is everything about the past? No, but mostly. It might not be about your childhood, but our past experiences impact how we think and feel in the present and what we do. But understanding your history helps you figure out why you do what you do, so you can reprogram those old patterns. To stop binge eating, you have to heal the inner wounds that food has been covering up. It could be from your childhood or sometime later in your life, but it comes from somewhere. When you recognize how the past is affecting your present and change how you relate to yourself, you stop eating to cope. Again, understanding your past isn't about blame. It's about explaining and also empowering yourself to create the future you want. So I invite you to give this some food for thought and share one way you think your past might influence your relationship with food. Let's uncover those hidden connections and start your journey to healing.